Hi, my name is Kimberly Guesswine of Kimberly Guesswine Fonts, and today I'll be talking to you about how to make colored lettering. And when I was in Las Vegas for the Teachers Pay Teachers Conference, something I saw or heard over and over was that people wanted to know how to use their fonts more effectively in their program. And a lot of you guys use PowerPoint, so I am not a PowerPoint user, and I'm going to teach myself PowerPoint. And as I go, I'm going to make some tutorials on how to use your fonts. And the first one I'm doing is extremely basic. You might be looking at this thinking this is too easy, but I'm asked this all the time, so I'm just going to do it for you. Okay, I am just basically going to show you how to do a really simple colored lettering with an outline. And maybe the way I do it is different from you, but there's always different ways to do things in a program, and this is the way that I prefer. So I have a blank page I've opened for you, and I like to use a color swatch when I'm doing something, so I just find a swatch online. You can Google like Christmas color swatch or rainbow color swatch, and then I just saved and brought in this swatch so it's easy for me to use. Why do I do that? Just because then it's easy for me to know that those colors go together. You don't have to do that. That's just my preference. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and select this text, and this is just a white text. And if you notice, like you go down to 96, that's not quite big enough for what I want. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in up here 160, and that's the size that I'd like. Okay, before I get going, I'm going to, on my text, I'm going to add an outline by highlighting all of it, going over to text options. And if this doesn't pop up for you, just right click here and click Format Text Effects, and this will pop up. You can change your outline here. We're going to click Solid Line, Color White. Now, you obviously can't see this right now because it's white letters, but you'll be able to see it very soon. Okay, and oh, no, that's another video. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is select each letter and use this eyedropper tool. Now, if your eyedropper tool is not right here, it will be here under, the color of the letter here, under font. And down here it says more colors and eyedropper. And I like the eyedropper tool, so you can add it to your quick access toolbar, which puts it over here. So I just think that's easier. So I select that, grab this eyedropper, and then, okay, that's the purple I want. Next letter, grab that, grab that. Grab the eyedropper and pick up the pink. So you can see this is really quick and really effective. Now, here is my lazy, I could keep going, but what I actually do, because you have to remember to go in order when you do this, right? Purple, green, pink, blue. And I often mess that up. So what I do is I copy, Control C, and then paste. And then I just select the letter, the next letter, and change it. Select the next letter and just type right over it. Select it, type right over it. Now, do you have to do it that way? Absolutely not. Oops. Like I said, I don't use PowerPoint that much. Okay. So now I can just go down here and really quickly type right over them. And the last thing I'm going to do, anyway, that's a really easy thing to do. You don't have to do it that way to do the copy paste. I just find that easier than selecting over and over and over. When you're finished, just click on this little dude and hit delete. It's gone. I think these letters could be spaced a little more. This is totally a personal preference. If you do select them, go up here to spacing and go to very loose, or you can go to more spacing. You can actually pick just how far spaced you want. You could put in 65 even, which is a little ridiculous. So anyway, I think very loose looks nice. I just think when you add that outline, you need to give a little breathing room. Anyway, that was really quickly how to do colored lettering with Kimberly Guesswine of Kimberly Guesswine Fonts. And I hope you found this helpful.